Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel was recorded in front of a fake audience.
Hey guys, Chef Sel right here. Aha, that's right. Welcome to Comedy Kitchen with yours truly, Chef Sel. Now listen, we've been doing the 50 most Googled recipes by state alphabetically. We're up to N. We did New York last week, but we should have done New Mexico. We flipped them around a little bit. So New Mexico, my apologies.
Let's try this one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I know you've been asking for different types of salads, like taco salads and guacamole type salads and three beans. I'm gonna throw you a little curveball. How about a bacon wedge salad? Now, since we're doing a bacony wedge salad, you've seen these in the restaurants, little blue cheese. It's delicious. Wait till you see this freaking thing. I'm gonna make a main course with it because I've been doing 2-for-1s lately, okay? The main course is going to be, can't even say it out loud, maple brown sugar candied bacon. Imagine that, you're done with the salad, it was so delicious, and you're like, okay, you know, pass the string beans, you know, where's the burger? No, this is really delicious. So let's get started. We have a couple of things we have to do beforehand. A lot of it has to do with bacon. But before we do, because I'm gonna forget, please, right here, subscribe, hit the bell. We'll notify you every week when the next one's coming out. And what can I say? Give me a like, right? Give me a like and give me 1 million likes if you can. Say hello on Facebook, Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sel. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get the prep. Let's get the ingredients and start cooking up the stuff. This is everything you're gonna need for both items that we're doing, for the wedge salad and for the maple brown sugar candied baked bacon. Oh my God. Anyway, 2 24-ounce packages of the thickest bacon that you can find, thickest cut. Little package of chives will do it. Get some real maple syrup, some real vanilla extract, a nice, crispy, large, robust head of iceberg lettuce. I have about 5 ounces of blue cheese. I have some grape tomatoes, which really isn't in the usual classic wedge salad, but you're dealing with me here, folks. Get a lemon, brown sugar, whole milk, you know, pint is good, and a little 8-ounce package here of sour cream. First thing we're gonna do, fry up a couple of pieces of these bacon for the salad, and then we're going to bake the candied maple brown sugar delight bacon in the oven. All right, let's get going. First step, get frying. All right, I have my pan on a medium heat, and I have my pan in my hand. I don't know. Anyway, these are about 4 pieces of thick cut bacon. So I'm gonna throw this in there. I'm not gonna cook it up to be too crispy. This is for the salad. Remember, this is for the iceberg wedge salad. The reason being, everything else in the salad is non-crispy. You know, people say, oh, I like a nice crispy thing. But thick cut bacon, when it's crispy, is a pain in the neck to chew sometimes. Some people don't like it, you know. You can make it crispy if you want. I'm gonna make it almost crispy, you'll see. So let me just kind of fry this down, and then we'll come to the next step. There's our bacon, folks. How close can I get? Oh man. I could stop right here and say this is the best cooking show that ever was. Where? Anyway.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Let me get a slotted spoon, paper towels, and we're gonna drain them. That's the last of it. Kind of spread that out, move it around, let the fat drip off of it. And you know, this you're just gonna sprinkle on to your salad after it's all put together on the plate. So let's put this aside. Now we're gonna start building that dressing, really. It's a blue cheese dressing. I have this 8 ounces here of this sour cream. You're probably gonna wanna use all of it. All right, there's your base. Already crumbled blue cheese. Oh man, look at this. Woo! Keep that refrigerated until you're ready to use it. I used about half of this package I told you about. So it's about 2 or 3 ounces. And we have some lemon juice here. Fresh lemons, please. Don't get crazy now. Beautiful. It's about tablespoon, a little bit more, because I used a little bit more sour cream than I should have. Late addition. How can I not have black pepper in my delicious salad dressing? And just a little bit of salt. Oof, man. Give her a mix. Now you're saying, well, it's kind of thick. I mean, I like thick stuff, but that's what the milk is for. It's about 2 tablespoons to start. You want it to be kind of porry, but not, not watery, right? It's going to be up to you. I can't help you on this. It's almost there. Just a little bit at a time, couple of tablespoons. You can always add, but you can't subtract. And now because I went slow with that blue cheese, I can add a little bit more now that it's kind of thinned down. See, just kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then mix it and move on. All right, there goes that part. Chives, scissors, best way to do it. Don't skimp on those chives. They add a nice little tanginess and a nice color too. Mixorama. That is your dressing, folks. Delicious blue cheese chive. Look, all blue cheese lemon chive dressing. How's that? That's what I called it because it's my freaking show. All right. That is fun. Now we're going to take this 10-ounce package of grape tomatoes. Boy, these are ripe. Oof. They're bursting. And we're going to cut them in half. How are we going to do it? Chef Sells cooking tip number 326. Very easy. Similar plate, upside down, serrated knife. Hold it down, and just go. There it is, folks. Put them aside. And here is our iceberg lettuce head. I don't know why I said that like a second grade teacher. Let's get that core out of there. And you might want to, it depends on how this thing ends up. You see these kind of runaway leaves here? Just don't fight it, you know what I mean? A lot of people want to fight it. It's lettuce. Don't embarrass yourself. Once in half, once again to quarter. And I just want to keep it all together. And you got a couple of sizes. I'm going to use the big one because, this is television, man. All right. So let's put this all together now. And we have our delicious salad dressing. And just go right over the top, folks. There you go. See, I like that it's staying a bit. It did a little bit of dripping. You can lead it off a little bit, but that's pretty much the story. As much or as little as you want. Get some of these tomatoes on there. Let them fall off. It's okay. They want to fall. Let them fall, Star of any show. I'm going to demand that a lot of this bacon sticks. Now you can put it around the side if you want. Look at this. Whew. And last but not least, on the first part of this show, get them chives. Just kind of let them fall around over the top. That, my friends, is the story. That is your wedge salad with homemade blue cheese dressing, sort of crispy bacon, grape tomatoes, some chive, a little lemon. Oh my gosh. Now we're going to move over to part 2, which is going to be the main course. And guess what? More bacon. All right, we'll be back. I have a rimmed cookie, foil over it, and I have a cooling rack here going over that foil. I'm going to pan this off camera. Don't go away. Stay here. And now it's as simple as laying out this bacon. Not bad, right? That was easy. All right, put it aside. Put it aside. Got things to do. Now we're going to make our, we'll call it a glaze, okay? It's just too delicious to call it anything else. Time for the glaze. Get your maple syrup. This is your base. Quarter of a cup. Quarter of a cup. Make sure you scrunch up this dark brown sugar. Scrunch, new word. Secret ingredient, folks. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. Secret teaspoon. That's a secret teaspoon of vanilla. Another secret, brown mustard. Gotta have it. I left it out before because I'm trying to confuse you. right, now this has to be brushable, so let's see if it's thin enough to brush on. This is perfect. Of course it is. Like I said before, salt is your friend in this point, in anything really. Reintroducing this bacon. Now remember, we're 375 on that oven. Slather, slither, whatever you want to call it. Get it on here. And we're going to watch this. We're going to carefully turn this mid-cook. Get the other side. That's going to be maybe 10, 15 minutes. You just don't want to burn it. A lot of sugar in here. Sugar burns. You got to be careful. And make sure you have this set up. Don't just put it on a little rack and throw it in there. You don't want this grease to start, going on fire, maybe, in your oven. That's why we have all these precautions here. I'm happy, folks. I hope you are too. Now I'm going to beef this up with some more ingredients for the other side. And you can do that too. All right, she's going in 375. I'll see you when it's brown on this side. How's that? Probably 15 minutes. It's been about 18 minutes here. Boom, first side done. Now we're going to carefully flip it. I'm going to try with the tongs. There we go, very nice. And I'll also drip off a lot of the excess fat because you want these things to be crispy as hell when it's done. It smells like a bakery in here, right? What's that about? The new pig bakery, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's very appetizing. Right, let that drip off. And I'm going to give it another coat on this side, that is. Now back in for another 10 or so. Just keep your eye on it. I check this about 3 or 4 times because you never really know. Every package of bacon is different. That's my 13th book. Not the 13th. All right, going in, coming back. Okay, it's been another 5, 6 minutes. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, who is with me here? Woo! All right, let's let it cool down. We're going to do a taste. Ladies and gentlemen, finished product. Look at that glistening, sweet, glazed, brown, sugary, mapley bacon ready to be crunched on. And of course, the other star of the show. This is like 2 A-sides of a single. Look at that wedge salad, homemade everything. Little bacon on there too. I mean, come on. Anyway, please like this. Just hit like, boom, right over here, and hit the bell. And next week, we're gonna have another delicious recipe from another delicious state. And I gotta tell you, I gotta try this bacon. Let's see how she goes. Oh, man. Please remember to subscribe right here. That would be a really good thing for all of us. And come on over to Comedy Kitchen with Chef Sal on YouTube, which you're on now, but then also go over to Facebook. I'm there too. I'll see you next week for the next one. I am Chef Sal. Dig in.